Hey friends, thanks for joining us here at Non-Toxic Home. Here's another update on the natural pond build. I'll walk over here. We're not making a huge pond here, and the general recommendation is to have half of the surface area as vegetation. This is probably going to be about 30% that is shallow, I'm guessing. Maybe 40%. But our plan is to add some deeper water plants in some areas. And honestly, if the deeper water plants spread out, it's not a huge deal. We can still swim, and it's not a big problem. This, I think, gosh, I'm not sure how many days my husband's been working on this. He's using a small excavator. We have heavy clay soil, and over here he hit bedrock at, I don't know how far down that is, 5 feet, maybe 6, I think about 5 feet. He hit bedrock, or what I assume to be bedrock, around there. Over here is going to be our shallow area for plants. And then up along here is where we will be getting in. He's going to add sand after this is all dug out up here. Not sure quite yet exactly which water-loving plants we will be planting, but it's going to take quite a few. The overflow is going to be way over here. Gotta have an overflow for your pond. It'll be right over there, in between the fence and this large oak tree here. I'm gonna dig it out by hand. It's not gonna be very deep. It doesn't need to be very deep. It's not a huge pond. Honestly, the recommendation based on the watershed and the size of this pond is like a 1-inch diameter pipe or something like that, because it's very small. We're not going big. We don't need it to be big. We don't need anything big and fancy. And honestly, this is a bit of an experiment, just as pretty much almost everything we do is an experiment. And we'll see how it goes, and we will update you along the way. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave a comment. We really appreciate your thoughts, questions, your feedback. I know this is not perfect, and if you're wondering if we're going to install a drain in the middle, the bottom, I don't think we're going to have time. I would like to, but the machinery is rented for a finite period of time, and we are only digging out this pond so that we can have the dirt to build a tiny home to save someone's life, literally. Our small, non-toxic, healthy home literally saved my life. So it is what it is. We will be putting in a liner. Clay, this is clay soil, but since we're down in the bedrock area and you gotta put a foot or two of clay on top of the bottom and then compact it, that's just not feasible. So we will be using a plastic liner, which I have not researched yet, but I will as I research everything. Thanks so much for being here. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Be sure to give this a thumbs up. Adios for now.